This is a great area. St. Patrick's is very nearby, St. Pat's. I've often gone down the road there at a time when Galway United both existed and was beating St. Pat's on occasion. But these newly renovated homes on Emmet Road, they're an example as well of something that, as you described it, about how families can be actively involved and integrally involved in the creation of their new homes. I so pay tribute to the volunteers who worked with them, and I think that this is really a practical demonstration of what I had in mind myself in relation to my own inauguration address. I spoke about encouraging all citizens to be active in an inclusive sense, and also to participate. And this has given this gives a great example of how in the task of renovation you can have the local authority involved, you can have the lead agency, Habitat, involved, and you can have the volunteers, and you can have those whose home it is going to be.
Hi, we're the Corcoran family, Fiona, Sarah and Ellie. We're currently living in a 2-bedroom apartment in the Liberties, which is a very small space. We have no outdoor private space, and obviously we need an extra bedroom.
My name is Keith, this is my partner Jennifer. We have 2 young kids. Previously living in a 1-bedroom apartment, which was insufficient for our needs, so we're looking for a bigger place.
We can't believe how lucky we are to be moving into this house and the space we're going to have. We're going to have our own garden for the first time in 21 years.
We're all in the 1-bedroom, so if one child was to wake up, the other child wakes up as well. Like, so it kind of, we'd spend a lot of the night kind of trying to get our kids back asleep, the 2 of them, and it kind of has us very tired then the next day, and it kind of just makes it hard to go about our daily lives then every day when we're so tired as well,
We've been painting skirting boards and painting cleaning and painting doors and anything and everything, anything we're asked to do.
The kind of jobs we done for sweat equity was cleaning up, emptying out the gardens, the skip, a lot of painting, glossing the doors, and Jennifer done a lot of cleaning up and painting as well. I suppose doing that gives us a sense of pride and taking part in the refurbishment of the house, and kind of taking ownership of it. It'll make a great difference to our lives, room-wise and stress-wise, and to be able to give the kids their own room and ourselves a little bit of space, which will improve our lives immensely.
My involvement with Habitat for Humanity is probably more African based. I set up a couple of years ago, a Rugby Legends, and each year we go out to Zambia and we build for Habitat for Humanity. But the whole concept of Habitat is exactly what's happening here today, is, I suppose turning people's lives around by giving them a place to live. And I mean, it makes a difference whether it's in Africa or whether it's on your own doorstep, and I think it's a fantastic concept. And I was out here with Bobby Kerr, the coffee legend, doing only a couple of days work on this particular project, but I saw what these houses were like in their original conditions. I come out now and see them now, and I met the 2 ladies involved that are going to get the keys to the houses today, and what a difference it's made and what a difference it'll make to their and their families' lives. So I applaud Habitat and the work that they've done on these houses. They look great.
Whirlpool as a company has been supporting Habitat for Humanity since 1999. Started in North America with a number of builds across North America. And then for Europe, it continued to develop in 2004, whereby I can proudly say that we've donated more than 1,000 appliances and enriched almost 44,000 lives on an international level. And I think as you come down here today and you see in Dublin, you see the families that we are meeting today that are enriched by the project moving forward. We have donated here 12 appliances, and I'm very glad to state during these economic difficulties that the commitment that we have as Whirlpool to Habitat for Humanity is substantial.
The Wells Fargo Corporation in the US has been involved with many projects in terms of giving. I mean, they are a big contributor to causes all over the US, and they've also specifically got involved with Habitat in the US, and the Irish Bank here, which was opened about 3 years ago, we decided we'd also like to contribute, transfer that giving, as they call it, overseas into Ireland, and it was decided that we would work and cooperate with Habitat on various projects, and this particular project here in Emmet Road was the initial one that the Wells Fargo Corporation contributed to, and in fact The US also made a donation to the funding of the project here directly, which was very good to get, and has heightened the profile of Habitat in Wells Fargo Bank.
We got together with a team of people from the Dublin office. We came down, I think the first week we were on site. We did a lot of work with the sanding and the filling, and we really enjoyed getting the house into a position where homeowners can move into it now. So it's wonderful to see it today and to meet the homeowners, and we're looking forward to our next challenge with Habitat.
Paul here from City. We a bunch of us came through during the summer. Spent a lot of time doing painting. It's actually nice to be here without covered in paint. I suppose it really gave us a kind of sense of accomplishment, a sense of partnership within the community, that we were able to give something back. Those of us lucky enough to have full-time jobs sometimes get caught up in our careers and other bits of our life. Fortunately, we work for a company which gives us the opportunity and facilitates the ability to volunteer, give your time. When the Habitat thing came along, a lot of us jumped at the idea of making our own city that little bit better, extending the sense of community from all parts. And I think some of the stories that we heard of the living conditions that people still live in the 21st century in the city are nothing sort of shocking. So at least we get the ability to help a family, help themselves, and grow the community.
We want to say how very proud that we are that you're here with us today. We want to say how impressed we are about how you represent all of the Irish people, your focus on overseas, your understanding of citizenship, and your attention that you pay to it too. We couldn't have done this without all of the support that we have received from the whole community here, from the business community, from the guards outside, and everybody who's really been involved. It's been a group effort that we've seen as Habitat around the world in the 90 countries that you mentioned. And you know, for Habitat, every single house is important. Yes. Every single one of those 2 million families is important. And in honour of that, we'd like, and your focus on that, we'd like to present you, President Higgins, with your Habitat for Humanity hat, in recognition of all of your work, of this wonderful day. And thank you very much.
I put it in master. So.